we have the best memes, discussions, and questions from r/Stellaris from the past month. And to help me check these out, I have the lore master himself, the Red King.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
I wish. I want my own lightsaber. That would be cool.
Same.
How you doing, sir? Good afternoon.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm very warm, but yes, I'm very good.
Same. You're very hot. The duality of man. Oh no, not this post. And
I
again.
like these posts. I can't see the spaceship anymore.
Since latest update, I can't see the hand anymore. Which one's
Hang
real?
on. There was never a spaceship.
Was there?
It was always the paintbrush.
Maybe there wasn't.
No, it was
No, it
always
was.
the paintbrush.
I'm fairly sure the top one is real and someone created
exactly.
this to prank us all.
But have you ever seen the spaceship in the first picture?
I think I did think it was a spaceship originally.
No.
Until the discussion.
No, I don't believe it. This is like that blue gold dress
It
thing.
is. And it was blue and gold, or blue and black, whatever it was.
It was blue and black. That dress was blue and black.
Yeah, maybe.
The record states. But then you had people that this is off topic. This is just off topic Stellaris alpha.
It is.
Great.
It is. Let us know in the comments which one you saw first, the hand or the spaceship. That's how you engagement farm. There we go.
If you saw the spaceship, then you should go and see a doctor.
You should unsubscribe from Red King. You can't catch me.
Yes, do that. Do that.
You heard it here first. Oh, here's the post.
Oh, no.
Here's the original. I can't see the spaceship anymore. It was never a spaceship, damn it. Today I learned you can build zoos and fill them with children. With the Nasset Say trait, the pop spends the first 5 years of its life being an infant or child, unable to contribute to the economy in any shape or form, unless you put them in a zoo.
Wow.
The amusement of the visitors, at least then they are producing amenities and unity. Eventually they'll graduate from the zoo and move into the workforce, but their children will always begin their journey on the other side of the exhibition force field. I love being a xenophile pacifist. That is hilarious.
This peak Stellaris.
And it's working as intended, I presume, because they are like pre-sapient pops, technically.
For sure. I think it's working as intended. I think that's great.
I do too. 1,000 years of hot patches, but I'm not going to do the bit. 10 hot patches in under 10 days, Morty. 1,000 years of hot patches, Morty. You and me. I'm Paradox.
What they're talking about, 1,000 years of hot patches.
I think it's a quote from Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. Is this to do with how many patches we've had? It can't be. This is a month old, though. But we've had way more since then.
Yeah, we've had this 21 hot patches in under 20 days.
What? When did...
Maybe a month.
True, actually. We're halfway through June, aren't we? When did it release? Was it the start
the
of...
7th of May?
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we're deep in.
We've just dated the recording. Oh, no. They're going to find us. Paradox are currently having a sale, with the base game being 75% off, and DLCs ranging from 20% off to 50% off, except for Biogenesis. Yes, that's right, Machine Age is 20% off. You can directly support the channel by going to the Paradox store to get your Steam key. You can use the link in the description, or you can use code EP for Stellaris, case sensitive, to directly help out the channel as we get a cut from the sale. This also works on any Paradox games on the site, so go wild. Thank you so much, and back to the video. Pacifist Arena Combat.
I tell you what, I've never ever seen this event before. Have you?
No. So no weapons or armor was permitted. Each leader can depend only on their physical prowess and their guile to see them through. When the battle begins, Blueberry quickly proves utterly inept at fighting. Fortunately, all other leaders are even worse. In a grueling struggle that seems to last forever, they're eventually the last combatant left alive. When this is announced, the vast majority of spectators have already left the arena.
What is this? Is this a Federation thing? Is this Federation
Yeah, I think
challenge?
it's a challenge, and they were all pacifist. Yeah. Seems in a Federation of pacifists, the resulting arena combat is not very entertaining.
That's insane. If anyone in the comments has seen this, please let us know, because I have never seen this.
That is mental.
So do you think if you have a militarist a militarist empire and a pacifistic empire, the militarist will also win?
I think it's based on the ethics of the leader going in there, but yeah.
Ooh.
If you had a militarist leader going in against pacifists.
This is a video. Let's stick all the ethics in this arena and watch them fight. Like, does the authoritarian beat the egalitarian?
It could be ran. I actually have no idea how it works mechanically because I never put it on because it literally kills the leaders. If your ruler goes in there, they die and lose all of their buffs and stuff. And it's...
What if they're the chosen one? Do they get extra rolls, do you think?
Oh, maybe. So I need to know the math on this. The comments will tell us, I'm sure.
I'm going to dibs this for a video.
Go go for it.
Chosen one beat everyone else. What if you're the emperor?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you be in a federation as the emperor?
No, you probably can't.
The secret federation mechanics you didn't know. There's your title.
If you invoice me, I'll pay you for the consulting.
That's your payment for showing up on the channel. One free title.
Oh look, we got more rare events.
I have seen this one, but this person had 2,647 hours in the game, and they've never seen this event before. No support for the Galactic community. It just summarizes that. I'm not reading it again. Yeah, so basically, I actually know how this works. I think at least 3 empires need to say yes for it to form. Like, if only 2 say yes, it won't form, basically. You can get this with really aggressive, like, isolationist empires, or if you're like me and would spam, like, games to try and get the Galactic community to do achievements, and only spawning 2 empires to make that happen, and then one of them say no, you get that event, which was very annoying when I was hunting for achievements. I'm glad I don't have to do that until DLCs are out. But yeah, the same can happen with the Galactic market as well if no one puts their
What does that mean mechanically? If the Galactic market doesn't spawn, what does that mean?
You just stay on your internal market. So the Galactic market takes into account what everyone's buying and selling for the inflation and stuff.
Okay.
So you just stay on your internal, which is only yours. Which is weird, there's an internal market, but that's just how it works. That's just how it works.
I guess it sort of represents private sales in the state.
Yeah, or like a black market or something.
Yeah.
Just like in the real world, focus the contingency. No one wants to join them, but somebody is the Senate and is putting it through. Wait, OpenAI put this through as well.
Oh yeah, I wonder what reference they're trying to make there. Huh.
The AI is just stupid.
Wait, hang on. Focus the contingency and the AI is voting against it. This is a huge bugbear of mine. Why? Why is the AI
because you're going to save them as well. It's so dumb.
Precisely. Is this just a damage buff? I think it is.
I think it's a slight damage buff and you get open borders with everyone, I think.
Sure. Okay, so it's logical. Maybe it forces the AI to actually attack the contingency as well.
I think so. They might be voting no if they think they can't win.
Yeah, but even they need to recognize the situation. It's not like they have a choice. It's the crisis. It's not.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
You either fight them or they will kill you.
The AI is stupid. Very dumb.
This feels like such an easy thing to fix. You just
the weight of it could just be increased to vote yes.
Exactly. Someone should bug report that.
Yeah. Time to check up on my ally, the Commonwealth of Jesus Christ. What happened? That is a human. I don't see any difference.
No, me neither. Yeah, perfectly normal.
Yeah, that's.
They have some weird ethics as well. It's modded, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a modded UI. But we'll just swiftly move on from that. There's nothing to see there. Just a normal human. This game makes it so difficult to be an aggressive empire. They have victory. We have no choice but to give in to your demands. Why do you do this to us? We only want to share this galaxy with you.
They're sad about killing the foxes, right?
Kill them.
That's a cool flag. That flag design is wicked for a pacifist.
That is cool. It's like ultra pacifist.
Yeah, I like that. I wonder if that's randomly generated. I'm sorry, just go back to the top comment there. Was it just kill them? Or what is it?
It probably was.
Yes.
You could be conquering them for their own good. Like there's a 25 times crisis coming and the Xenos would be helpless without you taking the raid. Well, judging by the previous post, that's probably true.
And then the next one is invade their planet, purge their species. Nice.
Place your own box, releases of vassal and Jedek. The things we do to prepare the galaxy. You are being liberated. Please do not resist.
Oh, this is a nice one. I like it when people post nice things about the precursors.
This breaks my heart. Thank you. We had forgotten the sound of kindness. The battle is silent for long moments before finally replying. Thank you. We'd forgotten the sound of kindness.
Yeah.
I had to do this for an achievement, cool. I think, as well. So I do know the lore of the Val, don't worry.
Surely you always make this choice. You're always nice to them.
Maybe not. Depends how they are.
You monster.
You could be devouring sword.
I guess you just eat them. I actually don't think I've ever got them when I'm devouring. I don't play devouring. I don't really play hives, actually.
I haven't played a hive in a while, actually. Wait, have I played? I played hive right at the start to do the devouring swarm, eat everyone, and make big ships. But I don't think I've played a hive since then. No, civilians are just too good.
Yeah, of all the empires, hives just, I don't know, they don't appeal to me. Sorry, Iggy. I apologize. He'll be coming for us.
Yeah. The funniest patch note. Fix wilderness issue. It should no longer implode randomly. I mean, Wilderness has gone through like 20 changes, I swear. I need to play it again. I've played it so many times, and each time they've patched it in inverted commas, but it's actually just still not fixed. because all the buy trophies stop working. Well, not buy trophies.
I've actually never tried Wilderness.
What? Do you even play the game?
I want well, I want to, but I don't know. I was in the Discord when they made a patch that broke Wilderness, and 4 or 5 people all at the same time. You know, my empire just got blown up. It was kind of fun. But it is on my to-do list.
Yeah. I don't know if the patch 4.0.21 has the Wilderness changes, or if that's on a beta or what. I've lost track of the patches, to be honest.
I think they released the beta last week that fixed it, so it must have been rolled into it by now. We're on what? Iteration 21?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a lot. This next one is cool. Have you seen this?
This one.
Oh no.
It's the ship.
Stupid hand. No, not the
But
hand.
this one,
This thing.
I need to cover it.
This is wicked.
Mandate of the Republic concept and art. So basically, people from the Shrouded regions, another huge mod I've not actually looked at yet, which makes like empty space, has made like an internal politics and external politics, I guess, mod. Like there's Senate and seats and I don't even know. Like there's so much.
The UI just looks wicked. I don't actually think there's vast mechanical changes, but the UI just looks amazing.
There's parties, there's eras. I do need to cover this mod. I've been trying to do as much vanilla stuff before I move on to mods, and this is definitely on my list.
Please do this mod, because I've been recommended this mod from a lore perspective. So if you play it, you can tell me if the lore's...
I'll have to read it to tell you.
Fair enough.
There's no way they missed this, right? Esteemed quartermaster, for every soldier, they give +2 naval capacity and +1 defensive armies. Yeah, because obviously for every soldier they times it by 100, so technically that would be 200 naval capacity for every soldier. But I think it was the tooltip not changed, but mechanically it worked. But there's so many 4.0 things that were overlooked. I think we're kind of getting there now. I think most things work as intended. Now they're going to balance stuff like Knights of the Toxic God and civilians.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with OP stuff. I'd rather the game works, to be honest, because you can just not do the OP thing. Or in multiplayer, you could just ban the OP thing. It would be nice to be balanced, but it should run better. Like, I'd rather the AI be better and it not to lag as much, or random lag spikes, or like random breaking and random D6, than it be balanced.
Agreed.
Balance is last for me.
I think the OP stuff, it ebbs and flows, doesn't it? You know, different things are strong, different patches, and that's fine in the round, because they do eventually get nerfed. Yeah,
like Ringworld. Rest in peace, Ringworld. Do you remember Ringworld, the OP ring? Ah, that was such a good time.
I mean, yeah, everything's been through it. I'm still getting over the virtual Ringworld stuff.
That's still OP. I did a video that should be out. Maybe it's not out. I don't actually know, but I have done a virtual build to see if it's still strong. Yeah, it's still as good as it is. It doesn't scale as good because you don't get unlimited pops like modularity or nano or whatever. But it's
you don't get civilians, right?
You can.
Oh, you can get them?
Individualistic machines.
Yeah, but if they're virtual...
Oh, virtual you can't get civilians now. But modularity you can get individualistic modularity civilians, which is another build I've done. That's coming probably after this one's out.
If you're a virtual machine, you can't get civilians, which means you can't get maintenance drones, right?
Yeah, but you get clerks.
What?
Yeah, a virtual get clerks, I think.
Complicated mechanical changes. What's going on here?
This is a pretty funny bug. Beginning and end.
Actually.
It's the thing we ascend. Next screenshot. The game crashes. I press the red button.
I really like that. This should be a feature.
Yeah, this is not a bug.
No, this is a feature. I really like that as a feature.
Yeah.
Blow up the galaxy, crash the game.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a bug. False bug report, ban them at once.
This should happen with Cosmogenesis on a specific black hole as well. They should add another black hole, and when you go through it, it's written in the code to just Alt F4 your game. That would make me so.
That would be, or just restarts your game from like 0.
Oh, do you think it could do something really sketchy, like open up a YouTube video of a Rickroll or something?
I don't think it would get past your antivirus, but that would be funny.
Because that would be incredible if they added that kind of Easter egg into the game where it just, Rickroll and then Alt F4's your computer or something.
You have to play as Rick the Cube specifically, and it Rickrolls you if you do Cosmogenesis.
I wonder if that could get past Steam's. I imagine Steam would have.
Well, they could embed the video into the game.
Ooh,
and it plays. But that would be copyright.
Oh, copyright. That's copyright.
Just pay
Alfred, if you're
pay
listening.
Him.
Is he still alive?
Rick Astley,
Be paid? Okay. I imagine his estate would want pay.
Yeah. Okay. Leader retired. Minister of State, Unit G7 served the Empire for 1 day. What's their name?
To
Liz Truss, yeah.
Yeah. I love how we both immediately got that.
The British politic jokes are on full swing. The lettuce outlived Minister of State Unit G7. This is at the start of the game as well.
Editor, if you're listening, please insert the cheese meme, the cheese meme from her speech.
We're producing more varieties of cheese than the French. We import 2/3 of our cheese. That is a disgrace.
Jeez.
Oh, it's so good.
I never knew gladiatorial beasts were so cute on a non-screenshot picture of their screen. But it is
nice
cute.
Pixels. It is very cute. The emoji is fantastic.
It's the autistic monster meme. It actually is.
What do you mean? Why is it autistic?
No, that's what the meme's called. Watch.
You're going to have to educate me. This is some Gen Z stuff.
See? It's the autistic monster. Autism to autism communication. That's what it is. We will keep this in.
That's amazing.
I know,
yeah.
Because the person who made this art told me this, and I was like, oh yeah, it is as well.
Wait, who made the art? Oh, it might be NDA.
We'll cut this out, so cut me telling who it's from.
But shout out to the artist that worked on Stellaris.
Whoever did that, it's cool.
They do a good job.
Fellas, I think I overdid it. Give peace a chance. We come with a warning and challenge. You must know peace. Take a decade to reflect on what you have gained. Trust us, rest, or you will break.
What is it? What?
It wants you to be at peace for 10 years because you've done too much warring.
Oh, I see. Is this war? Oh, it is war.
Yeah. So I actually had in my members only Let's Play episode 3 that you can sign up to $5 a month for extended Let's Plays. The war one telling me to attack someone in 10 years who had a Federation Association status with my Federation. So I couldn't.
Nice.
So I'm just going to reap those repercussions. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
I didn't actually play enough for them to be angry. We'll see.
I quite like that because obviously war's a bit broken. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's like a bug.
Yeah, I'm like, my politics have bogged me down, so I'm going to get punished. I've been a naughty boy.
Exactly. I like the plug for your members only series, by the way.
Thank you.
Can I get a membership so I can watch it, please?
I wish I could gift people it or like give free trial. I don't think I can.
Oh.
What if I
man,
member to you and then you member to me?
I'm just gonna. Oh, it's like sub for sub.
For
yeah,
sub for
okay,
sub.
I'm down. Let's do that.
I present to you the best system I have ever seen in my life. Sabic. 8 energy, 19 minerals, 2 physics, and 3 society.
I don't think.
I've
don't
seen
get me
better.
wrong, this is great. Yeah, I've seen better as well. Like, it's fine.
Where's
but
the
it's-
R5? Oh, okay. It's spawned next to the capital. It has a habitable planet, mega structure, site to excavate, enough resources to boost my economy, and the best part is there's nothing to do with the guaranteed habitable planet, and it's a size 25 tropical. So that is quite good if it's right next to you at the start of the game, I guess. I would
That's a
like to
lot of-
know what the mega structure is, though.
That's a lot of minerals as well for a random.
Yeah. What's the mega structure?
Size 25 is oddly large, I would say. Maybe it's got an anomaly or something. I don't know what the dig site would be.
Yeah. Oh, it's the mega art installation, which is not the best, but it's okay.
Is that Amenities Mega Art?
I think so.
Like Empire-wide Amenities? Maybe Unity?
I think it's, yeah, both those. Maybe.
Hey, do you think mega structures need a boost now because of the number creep?
All the number creep needs to come down. Probably the number creep needs to come down, to be honest.
Yeah, I would actually prefer that if the numbers got smaller.
The fact that you can like get all the minerals you need from killer structures without using pops just breaks everything, because you can put those pops then into science, which then makes your economy better. Yeah, there's a big issue with how much, and right, the trade now you can get from Starbase is ridiculous, because that also gets converted to Unity or consumer goods or energy depending on your trade policy. There's a lot that, yeah, it's fun because you just get absurd numbers really quickly, but is it healthy for the game? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I agree. I also think that having hundreds of millions of energy and whatever is just, you don't need too much.
Yeah. This lady single-handedly held back the Voidworm plague with no military support. I am very curious to know how a scientist did that.
Oh, she would have captured them.
Oh. She's got 1 day cooldown on gravity snares with 100%
Wow.
capture chance. And that's just
That
crazy.
is crazy.
All fleets of Voidworms just came through a Voidworm into my territory. No problem. That is insane. I always forget you can capture Voidworms. I keep having to kill them in my playthroughs.
Yeah, but it's because you have to devote a tech to doing it, which I
Yeah.
never bothered doing. That's why. Because you see
True.
the tech, you just, I don't want to do that.
That is true.
Especially because the Void, if you're playing default as well, you've got 100 years before the Void Worms even become proper.
Yeah, they just bomb your planets, but they're going to be low strength anyway, like 2.5k, I think.
Exactly. You can sweep them up with a tiny fleet. It's easy.
Yeah, very balanced balanced research. 96 physics, 761 society, and 161 engineering. I just love that they've separated text because this gets absurd, especially with biomorphosis, because you get society from the genomic research facility. So your society just goes to the moon.
So are they doing that, you think, for biomorphosis reasons?
Let's see what they have.
Because that seems like an odd choice to me.
I don't know why they've done that. They could be bioship brushing.
This is a good question. So is it more efficient to build 3 regular research centers or 1 physics, 1 society, 1 engineering?
Good question. I actually tested this today in the members only series.
Did you?
I think, right, there's not much to test.
Well, hang on. Tell me, but don't tell the other people unless they sign up.
I'll tell everyone. Don't worry. I'm a man of the people. It wasn't really a test. It was more that I had so many planets that it was fine to make separate ones because they do give more jobs, and I think you can focus more on buffing that specific science, which means then you can build more research labs, which give you more jobs again. If you don't have many planets, you want to have just a general research zone, I think.
I see. Okay, so if you have 3 planets, which are all tech, it would be better to have 1
for
physics,
each,
1 society, 1 engineering.
Absolutely, yeah.
Than it would be just to fill them up with,
yeah.
Oh, wow, that's
especially for
that's
Faculty
cool.
of Archaeo Studies, because that gives more to society as well. So you can put that on that society, and you just got so many biologists then.
Wow. Okay.
And because pops aren't really an issue because you can assemble them and kind of grow them a lot, you don't need to be job efficient. I had an issue in my playthrough that I had planets that were already like fully developed general research because I killed a devouring swarm, got a bunch of their planets. So then I was like slowly transitioning into separate planets. If that makes sense. But you do get more jobs from the individual zones than the normal one, like in total as well.
That's cool. I'm glad it works that way. It makes sense that it works that way.
Definitely. And you can try and like find like buffs to it. Like you won't have to do every single district that buffs every, you know, the basic resources can buff science. You would only need the energy one for physics. So you can build more energy ones to do like the percentage buff. And someone on Reddit somewhere has a like an optimal amount. I don't know the optimal amount, but it makes sense for that as well because you're only doing physics, and energy research support only buffs physics, if that makes sense.
Yes, you get like a double specialization.
Yeah, in the end game that's better. In the early game you probably want a general, unless you just get lots of planets. That's my advice for you all. I got the birth of space piracy pop-up of all the systems they could have picked.
Well, that's good.
I wonder who wins.
Horror's doing God's work.
Yeah, I hate the new pirates, I can't lie. They just spawn on the edge and I leave systems because I'm snaking my way to like choke points, and then they'll spawn in like things I need to fill in. Ugh, so annoying.
I didn't know they can do that, so they can spawn in non-occupied systems.
They only spawn on non-occupied now, on the edge, because there's no trade routes for it to know where to spawn, like before.
Of course.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it though. I played too much Stellaris in the last couple months. Honestly, I've seen screenshots of old Stellaris, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, not old, but like 3.14. I'm like, oh, I think I do prefer the new system now. I played it a lot.
It must be like the transition from tiles to...
what I never experienced that. I played in 2.6, like side plane or something like that.
I mean, I remember tiles, but I wouldn't have played enough for it to have been.
Yeah. Found a Bronze Age civ. Imagine inventing the wheel on a ring world. Well, it's so big they don't know they're on a ring, right?
This is in another language, German maybe, I don't know, but this might be the Sanctuary ring world.
It could be.
I'm not sure.
It probably is.
Oh no, I don't think it is, because I don't think Sanctuary is destroyed.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure. Someone in this will know. Oh no.
The stage 4 behemoth can now become indestructible. Damage reduction plus 110%. So there was debate. I did see this post because I was like, that sounds like a cool video.
It's because of the relic, right?
Yeah, you can get a relic for defeating the Elder Void Spawn, the final boss created in the Behemoth Theory Crisis. If the Behemoth Crisis player defeats the Elder Void Spawn and activates the relic, it is consumed and grants a massive damage reduction and fire rate buff. The issue is, as this user points out, they're additive. It's possible that you don't get 100%, but nobody actually knows. For everyone's, they tested it. 100% damage reduction does completely reduce all combat damage the ship takes. Okay, it won't die. I mean, by the time you get here, though, you've won the game. So
I mean, you could use it to defeat
the last
25 all crisis.
Yeah, true. That's true.
You can do Behemoth before 2400, right?
Oh yeah, I think I have.
So you could use this as a really free way to beat the crisis.
True, actually.
Wait, how long does it last? Satana will take a while to kill. That would be a cool video. Could the Behemoth with it take a 200x Satana?
That's mad.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I guess with the relic though, usually relic buffs last as long as the relic cooldown, so you could just instantly do it again.
Not all of the, like the Voltum one is shorter than the cooldown, I think. I think by quite a big margin, because it's 10 years is the cooldown. I think it only lasts 12 months.
Oh, maybe then.
That's a cool system, the one above it.
Some galactic prophecy is happening. I do love this, like the order from the Fallen Empire, just putting it in order. It's map storytelling, which is so cool. It's not just like read some text. It actually exists in your game as the best kind of lore, I think.
100%. I think it's very cool. Love that. They have a Shalash copy as well, and it randomly spawns. You love to see it.
My evolutionary predators literally unlocked every organic trait possible. Look at that UI. I did want to do this, but then I couldn't be bothered.
I thought it would be limited. It's not limited.
You can keep going. They got a new trait
You
every
just go
5
forever?
months. Yeah, until you get them all. So they had We Are Complex enough. They get nothing because they have everything. Every trait in the
That's
game.
crazy. I love that they added tech for the last one. You've completed it.
Yeah, they just added a button. They didn't change the lore.
What was the second picture? Did they show us all the traits?
Yeah.
Oh,
Every trait.
I was sort of hoping for some numbers, but no.
Oh yeah, you like Stellaris? Name every positive trait. Mutagenic habitability, genetic memory, nascent sage, repugnant, unruly, wasteful, familiar, natural engineers, conservative, rapid. I'm not doing that.
This is pub quiz Stellaris
Yeah,
style.
this is the
We would
last
probably do quite well at that, you know.
Probably. There is a video idea I had where it's like Stellaris quiz night with like a bunch of YouTubers.
That would be legitimately fun.
I don't know if anyone
Make
would
it-
watch it. That's the issue. It would just be
That's
funny,
true.
like challenges or like in-game stuff as well. I'll give you a save and you have to try and solve a puzzle. Like, I'll get this much science and this much stuff. My brain has shower thoughts that I just write down and then I have like a massive list of stuff. Like basically Taskmaster in Stellaris. That would be cool.
I was thinking, you know that it's like Big Fat Quiz of the Year or something that Jimmy Carr does,
Oh, that could be good every year.
but we'd live stream it. So you'd have to get us all on live stream. Someone would host it. Get Freak to host it. Freak, if you're watching, get involved. Make it an official event. You know, just saying.
True. That's
That would be.
It's going on my idea list.
If you could pitch that to Paradox, that would be wicked. You know, our rates are cheap,
It would be cool. No, we're not. We're expensive.
and you could make it a drinking game.
Oh no. Yeah.
I'm not sure how you can make it. Wrong answers. I don't know.
You,
That'd
you
be
can get a
fun.
hint if you do a shot.
Oh, there's some Australian or perhaps New Zealand guys that do that. I can't remember
Really?
what their name is. It's Truth or Drink.
Oh.
And they're really funny guys. They're like 6-7 guys. They sit at a table opposite each other and then they play Truth or Drink and they get drunk. It's good content. It's
True.
fun.
I did a smuggling mission intending on enslaving my rival's pops and got this instead. Didn't even realize they had any of my dudes. Smugglers of Hope, smuggle pops of your primary species out from an empire when they were enslaved or being purged.
That's cool. I've never seen this before. I assume you have.
Yeah, I do have that. I gamed it by spawning MSI as one of the empires that spawn it because they always start with your pops enslaved, so you can get it easily.
Do they? That's some
Yes.
meta gamer knowledge there.
It
That's
is.
cool.
But it's really cool that we don't have to have Iron Man mode, so this person got notified from it, and I'm sure there was like beef with that.
Oh, are you supportive of the Iron Man change?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think Iron Man mode's just dumb. Like, why? Like, Stellaris goes wrong so many times. Even like itself.
Oh, hot take.
Well, not like
Controversial
there's
take.
a lot going on, is what I mean. And sometimes the events don't work, or like an achievement won't fire
Yeah.
that should have, and then why should I have to play it again, like an entire run again, to then get the achievement? Do you know what I mean? Like, I could just roll back
yeah.
on a save.
I do know what you mean. I will very much be supportive of honor mode type games, like Baldur's Gate, for example, where it forces you into a choice and you're stuck with it. But I completely agree.
You can
especially
still
with
do
the
that,
launch
though.
of 4. You can, yeah, you're absolutely right. You have the choice, don't you?
Yeah.
But I agree in terms of if something bugs and you've spent 20 hours.
Yeah, you're just locked into it. I play a lot of games and I barely ever roll back the saves. I don't think I ever do, to be honest. So, like, you can still play non-Iron Man mode and be locked into your bad decisions.
True.
So apparently this place is still habitable. This looks sick. That's got to be modded, surely. The Wambus
this is-
Civ facility.
This is the Collided Planets event from Cosmic Storms.
This is why I have you. Yeah, the Lore Master.
But this is really cool, but it's very rare, and I think it's quite sad that it's very rare.
I don't think I've ever seen it, yeah.
It used to be a size 50 planet, and they
What?
nerfed it like day of release or day after of release, because apparently it slipped through. Eladrin didn't realize. They nerfed it down to 30.
Oh, no.
But I agree, it's unnecessarily rare, I think.
Is it because it's 2 planets combined? That's why it's, like, so big? Or
Well, I think that was the idea behind it. So there's like a really tiny event where you have to stabilize it and, you know, whatever, and then it becomes a Gaia world, if memory serves.
That's sick. Do you have a video on this?
Yes, I will do. It's one of the Storms ones. I cover lots of Storms events.
We'll find it and link it.
I'm pretty sure the thumbnail is a big picture of the planet, so it's easy to find. But
Nice.
yeah, I mean, what's your take on this kind of stuff? Do you like it when the events are so rare that you never see them?
Do I talk as an achievement hunter or as a normal player?
Well, it's a fine line because obviously you play the game a lot and you've never seen this event. So I would suggest that means it's too rare. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think it should be achievable to the like average player, but also I might have seen it and just forgot and never did the anomaly or never did the situation, to be honest, because I just ignore it. Sometimes I'm not the biggest.
You don't read the event.
I don't read the event. I look at what it gives me and then I move on. So sometimes I miss stuff.
It's a weird kind of line they've got to tread between the sort of super players that have thousands of hours and see the events all the time, and then the guy who picks up the game and plays, I don't know, 50 hours.
Yeah.
Like, does he get to see these events? It's a, you know, I feel for them in that case.
Yeah, they should buff it a bit. Like the Horizon signal in 4.0, I think got its spawn chances up because I've had it twice in a row now in my videos.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think they changed it from 5% to 20%.
That's
but
that's
sure
a better chance, I'd say. Especially because it has a condition as well to be in a black hole. So it's not like every single system.
Agreed. But then if you're getting it 2 games in a row, I don't know.
That was very lucky. I've played like 4 times since then, and then I never had it. So it just depends, I guess.
RNGesus.
It's what freshens up Stellaris. Like, it's no runs are the same. I do like that.
We've not seen a single damn Dirty Cat post. I wonder if he just isn't posting anymore.
That's true.
Normally we see 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, there
3
we
days
go.
ago.
Ronix
This is the
Skillness.
end. I've kept this silent for so long. I have an admission to make. I have a chronic condition that is getting worse every day. I suffer from severe skill issue. I can't beat Grand Admiral. I can't rush mega engineering in under 50 years. I don't even know ship meta. I just slap on all lasers. Please send me thoughts and prayers to help me through these trying times. Also, maybe a little salami as a treat. It's not me. I know game. I good game. I make number go up.
I relate so hard to this.
What do you mean you can't mega structure rush in under 50 years? What do you mean?
Do you know what? Since 4.0, can I beat GA? I don't know. Games change. Different game.
I actually don't think it's possible to do mega engineering in 50 years, but maybe it is. I don't know. On like 1X. Definitely not.
Our Strat or Ragoons.
True. Thank you, Red King, for joining us. I think it's time to bring back the reaction again every month. We'll get other guests on too. This has been Red King. Go subscribe, but not too much, because I don't want him to catch me.
No, do it. Subscribe hard. Go hard. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Goodbye.
Don't click an EP3O end video. Click my video.
Yeah, click this Red King video and then comment EP3O is better. Goodbye.